now, hopefully, this works. I mean, it should if I was actually SMRT enough, which I wouldn't count on. But yeah, well, shit happens when you party naked, I guess. Today we're gonna play Dragon Age Origins, because I just right now feel like it. Also, I wasn't sure what I wanted to stream, and I still need to finish streaming at some point the not Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, that one. But since I've been actually kind of taking care of myself past week and a half, couple weeks, I think, I guess we're starting with Dragon Age Origins, and we'll see how my jaw manages to keep up with me streaming. And yeah, we will start in a minute. I will first get myself something to drink. Alright, I am back. First of all, I think the music is quite loud. Music volume is that much. Well, just lowered tiny tad bit. Alright. New game. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Trenaudies? Well, whatever.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Sweet. So that is the tiny bit of story lore we're getting in the beginning. It's not much, but we're gonna probably find out more. I have played this game before. I don't think I have ever finished it though. So if I ever get to finish it, that would be great, but as of now, let's make a character. The background you select will determine which of the 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. I am a female. Thank you very much. Race. I think we're gonna be Mage. Because Mage is usually my go-to on every RPG game. If, of course, that it becomes into human or humanoid classes. I guess that's the right word for it. Alright. Mage. Look at that as Magi or Magi or Magus. I think Magus is the more plural word, and Magi is the one. Wielding a power is dangerous as it is potent. You know that magic is a curse for those lacking the will to control it. You anxiously await your harrowing, the one chance to prove yourself against the demons lurking without and within. Without and within? How does that make sense? Alright. Succeed or be slaughtered by the knights who ward against your kind. That would be the Templars, I assume. Because I don't think there's any other knights that ward against Magi's. Templars basically control magic wielders. Alright, next.
Greetings.
Thank you. Oh my god, why do we look so old? What the fuck is wrong with us? Jesus Christ. Also, look at that hair. That's horrible. Like, who the fuck even wants to... Is that some kind of very old century style hair that I don't understand anything about? I've never ever seen a hair like that except in this game. Alright. What it would be our preset? I think that's just like alright-ish. Alright. Skin. Skin complexions. Are we old? Oh no, we're not old. We're young-ish. Yeah, we're young. Skin tone. That's too yellow. We're extremely white. We've been locked in a tower studying magic, so makes sense. Blush. How blushed are we? Blush color. yellow. That this just looks like dirt. I have been scraping my face in the mud. Thank you very much. I think we're gonna go this one. It looks pretty. Or maybe you. Nope. This one. Yeah, this is nice. It's like a tiny glow, whatever. Blush intensity. No, we don't need it very intense. It can be like a... Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Alright. Lip color. We're gonna go with purple. Purple is my favorite color. Lip color intensity. Ooh, that's kind of sexy hot. There we go. Eyeshadow color. What is our eyeshadow color even right now? Purple. I mean, yes, we will go with purple. We're just gonna make it like a little bit not as intense. Maybe like a little bit more intense. Alright. We're not gonna have tattoos here. Hair color, please. Something else. Oh, yes. Alright, we look old with that hair. That just makes us look like some kind of princess. We're not a princess, we're like a warrior mage. Fuck the princess life. Yep, that's great. Hey, hair color. Black as my soul. Nah. I think we're gonna go with white. I always go with white hair, I don't know why. In every game, to be honest, where you can make a character of human or humanoid kind, I somehow end up with white hair. That would be also an arc, atlas. Eye shape. I quite like this one. Just a little bit bigger eyes. Eye color. I don't know if the eye color really shows. No shape. Holy crap, how the fuck is our nose so goddamn long? Why is it so long? That doesn't make any sense. Interesting. And we're just going with that nose, whatever. Like, I don't know. Oh, wait a second. Holy crap. That's his nozzle. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. This is more chill nose. Like, we're not gonna try to poke anyone blind with our nose. Right? Right. Mouth height. That's good. Lip size. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. Cheekbones. Cheekbone depth. How much we want them outwards. I don't have a very prominent cheekbones, so I wouldn't want them to her either. Chin depth. And chin width. We're gonna have like a small-ish chin and a smallish jaw. Because I think like I have a pretty weak jawline. Neck and ears. Ear eye height. I think it's fine. Ear size. It's fine. Neck thickness. It's fine too. Portrait. I think we're gonna... Only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna move this a little bit left. And we're gonna change the background to purple. That's epic. And then we're gonna name our character, which I have always a hard time with this, but we're gonna go with Dragon's Wisp. Okay, never mind. We're gonna go a dragon. We're gonna be called Dragon Surana apparently. And yeah. Next. Thank you very much. Attributes. Mouse over the attributes its description. So we don't need strength. Strength is basically only for warriors. Dexterity is for warriors and mostly like rogues. It makes us like it makes melee hits to actually hit, and then melee hits to miss if you get hit by melee. Willpower, I think, what does it say? Willpower represents a character's determination and mental fortitude. With a high willpower, mages can cast more spells thanks to the deeper mana pool. For warriors and rogues, willpower grants more stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Magic is measure of character's natural affinity for arcane. This attribute is crucial for mages since it directly increases the character's spell power score, which determines the potency of all spells. The magic attribute also determines how effective potions, poultices, and salves are for all classes. Cunning determines how well a character learns and reasons. Most skills such as herbalism or complex tactics require quick mind to master. And constitution. So I think mostly we're gonna try go for magic and a little bit of cunning. Because we're gonna put like 1 point to cunning and the rest to magic right now. Actually, let's put 3 points. Because like this makes us do more damage. This one will allow us to make cast more spells. But if we make enough damage, then we don't as necessarily need to make as many spells. Alright. Great. Coercion. Improved combat tactics skill. We're just gonna take coercion. It's always nice to talk myself out of situations. And then, first of all, I think we're gonna... do I want to go fire or winter? Winter's grasp or flame blast? I think I'll do this route. And then I'm gonna take also... The caster's skin becomes as hard as stone, granting a bonus to armor for as long as this mode is active. Alright. We're gonna take that. And we're gonna go easy mode because I'm a pussy.
On a cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice. Now, that apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the Harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the Harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Alright, well... what happens if I cannot defeat the demon?
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway into the Fade.
The Harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you, and remember the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Alright, and with that kind of extreme explosion, we're in the Fade, and exploration. Use W, A, S, and D keys to explore the world. Oh yeah, thank you. Use your mouse wheel to zoom in, zoom out, and understood. Base of healing, shimmering or bubble. It is difficult to be sure what this is. Scintillating. Scintillating. There we go. Shimmering item really is, but just holding it makes you feel better. I guess I'm taking it all. And just put it like right here. Yeah, thank you for letting me know how inventory works. Okay, so much of them. Combat basics. Oh shit. You are in combat situation. Mastery of the battlefield is important.
I shall
I don't even have a staff. quick save. We're gonna save our game in a name of Dragon Stream. Nice.
Someone else thrown to the wolves, as fresh and unprepared as ever. It isn't right that they do this, the Templars. Not to you, me, anyone.
You're a talking rat.
You think you're really here? In that body? You look like that because you think you do. It's always the same. But it's not your fault. You're in the same boat I was, aren't you? Allow me to welcome you to the Fade. You can call me, well, Mouse.
Not your real name, I take it.
No. I don't remember anything from before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body to reclaim, and you don't have much time before you end up the same.
Alright. How long do I have exactly?
I don't remember. I ran away and I hid. I don't know how long.
Alright, well that's not gonna happen to me.
That has been said before, but you don't know the danger. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
I don't understand why this test is so feared.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful, cunning. There are others here. Other spirits. They will tell you more. Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see. I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
Sure.
The dangerous spirit is not far. Don't go near it unless you're ready to fight.
Hold on.
Another spirit this way.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
You know why I'm here?
You are not the first sent here for such testing, nor shall you be the last, I suspect. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
I need your help.
Of course. You are not the first mortal to seek my aid. I am not here to assist you, however. My purpose is to seek perfection, creating the ultimate weapon for the pursuit of valor.
Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly desire one of my weapons? I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Sure.
As you wish, mortal. We battle until I am convinced you are strong enough to defeat your demon. If you do not convince me, I will slay you. Are these rules understood?
Yes, I understand.
Our duel begins now. Fight with valor!
Missed!
Test your metal! Your strength is sufficient to the task. The staff is yours.
Thank you.
May you find glory in all your achievements, mortal.
Sweet. Alright, so right now I'm using a sustained ability, which is taking part of my mana. Base of healing, twisted structure. But no, we're gonna equip our staff. Thank you very much. Those. What is this? Excuse me. Black City Codex. Can I actually see that? Yeah. Creatures. No. Wait, I'm gonna check on West. Controls. Characters. Like Commander Krekel. Magic and religion, maybe. The Black City. Alright, Black City. Here it is. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants of that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible, always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equidistant from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful Magister Lords from the Winter Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defiled the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. From beyond the veil, spirits and demons. Alright, what about the Harrowing? What does our codex say about it? Among apprentices of the Circle, nothing is recorded with more fear than the Harrowing. Little is known about this rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. But it is well understood that only those apprentices who pass this trial are ever seen again. They return as full members of the Circle of the Magi. Of those who fail, nothing is known. Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace. Perhaps they are killed on the spot. I heard one patently ridiculous rumor among the Circle at Remain, which claimed that the failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fattened up and served at dinner to the senior enchanters. But I could find no evidence that the Remain Circle ate any particular quantity of pork. Alright. I don't think they're gonna end up as dinner, but you know. Spirit Bull.
No quarter shall be given.
Oh wow, there's actually one behind me.
I shall be done.
Alright. What kind of codex wolf. It is rather unfair, the reputation that the wolf possesses in Ferelden. For the people that so clearly adore their hounds, Fereldons simultaneously harbor a distrust of wolves that borders on the unreasonable. Unreasonable, that is, if one were not familiar with the ancient legends regarding werewolves. There was a time in Ferelden's past when demons inhabited the bodies of wolves in great numbers, causing the wars against werewolves and spreading great fear and panic. The werewolves were slain, but even today the noble wolf is still looked upon with distrust. An attack by the wolves upon civilized folk happens rarely, often only in times of desperation, and even then only when the wolves have the advantage of numbers. This can change during a blight. When darkspawn rise onto the surface, their presence dramatically alters the savage nature of normal beasts. In Blight's past, as the corruption of the darkspawn spread through the wilder areas of Thedas, it would infect the animals found there, and the more powerful of them would survive and be transformed into a more vicious and dangerous beast. A blight wolf is one of such examples. Mad with the pain of its infection, and only through the overriding command of the darkspawn does it still retain some of semblance of its pack instincts. Blight wolves are always found in the large groups and will tend to overwhelm a single target, if they can, using their numbers to their advantage. It is unfortunate that these creatures rarely survive their corruption for very long. Alright.
Be cautious. There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Sloth.
So, you are the mortal being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What do you know about this demon?
I know that you will fail your test, and he will eat you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. I tire of you already.
I need help defeating a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why would you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why, most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
Hide. Hiding doesn't solve anything. We need to face our fears.
We? I have faced more in this place than you can imagine. Fear is just one more thing. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear, if you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
You can't just suggest something and then change your
I
mind.
can't. You have so much to learn about the Fade, little mortal.
Mouse wants to learn, did you?
You wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Alright, so... riddles? Are you joking? Maybe we should... I accept your challenge.
Truly? Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
I had seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, and mountains without land. What am I? Desert. A desert might have seas with no water, but it wouldn't have coasts with no sand. Also, deserts don't have mountains, same as both don't have mountains. Map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have a wit, use me well. I bet that's a tongue.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin the tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
That's a dream, because dreams will tell you a tale. It is a free tale, and it's usually at eve when you go to sleep, or when you are sleeping. And most people don't remember their dreams.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in the Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Alright. Understood. Now we get the hell out of here.
These creatures have no true
So it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul. They are welcome to try. So this creature is your offering, Mouse. Another plaything as per our arrangement.
I'm not offering you anything. I don't have to help you anymore.
Oh. And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules?
I'm not a mouse now, and soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Demon.
No more!
I'm just,
I shall.
You did it! You actually did it! When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Sounds like your help was unusual. Why?
You made me believe in you. You're a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never had a chance. The Templars set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know.
So what is it that you think you can get from me? So I feel like he does want something.
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Yeah, I have a feeling that he's the real demon because like they did say that the demon is not who you'll probably be fighting against, but more like he will just try to use its cunning to get in, so it can get out of the fade, and get in by meaning get into my body, if that makes sense. I'm starting to think the other demon wasn't my test.
What? What do you... Of course it was! What else is here that could harm an apprentice of your potential? You are a smart one.
Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust, pride.
Oh god, he's huge.
Keep your wits about you, Mage. True tests never end.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
I do not know who this person is, so... Where am I? Is this the Fade?
You're in the dormitory. Take a deep breath. You're safe. Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from Harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
We're friends? Are we? I guess we are friends. We're friends, but don't ask this. You know, I can't tell you.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice Mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
Don't worry so much about it.
Easy for you to say. I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
What are you talking about?
The Tranquil never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
What's the rite of tranquility?
You've seen the Tranquil around the tower, like Owain who runs the stockroom. He's so cold. No, not even cold. There's just nothing in him. It's like he's dead but still walking. His voice, his eyes are lifeless.
What did I do to him?
He's been made tranquil. I don't know how they do it exactly, but you're cut off from the Fade. It takes away your magic abilities, along with your dreams and emotions.
Okay, that sounds horrible. How awful.
Apprentices can ask to be made tranquil if they fear the harrowing, but the Circle also forces tranquility on those they feel are weak. And sometimes they force it upon apprentices they think might be too dangerous as mages. I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
I should go talk to him immediately.
You better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Sure.
Did you hear anything? Is she all right? Is she awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He says she's very talented and very brave.
Well, he would, wouldn't he?
I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
So they were talking about me. Thank you very much, but I'll take my chances. I could take heal. Spell Wisp. The caster summons a wisp that grants small bonus to spell power for as long as this mode is active. Caster summons Grace Lake that slows anyone who walks on it. Caster creates an energizing bloom of magic that grants anyone nearby, friend or foe, a bonus to mana creation. Swarm of biting insects descend on the target, dealing a large amount of damage over a short time. If the targeted creature dies before the swarm dissipates, the insects will jump to another nearby enemy. I feel like we're gonna take this for now. Alright. Thank you. And this is also one of the games I get to loot everything at my site. Oh.
Did you hear? What?
It is begun.
I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood magic. Why would anyone do something so stupid? That's a death sentence. That's what I hear anyway.
His voice just like sort of disappeared into the walls. Nice. Magic staff. Ew, that looks horrible. I don't want to use that. Jesus Christ, nope. What am I supposed to go? Probably the second floor. Alrighty then. Plank vellum.
Must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries? But...
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe. You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
Poor person.
Do any of you remember what the chantry says about magic?
Magic must serve man, and not rule over him.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Concentrate, hold the shield. If I had put all my power behind that spell, you would have been obliterated. I am not your enemy. Fear is your enemy. It is a weakness that can be exploited. Should you face a demon with your will wavering so, it would consume you. Is that what you want? No? Then stand firm and know you can resist whatever I throw at you. Again!
Alright. It's kind of fun to just keep a look at people's interactions and how intricate they made them. Alright, second floor please. And do not to make me just like go around, hold on. Next place, I think this is a storage room. Hello,
Welcome
Owain.
to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Are you really a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Don't you think what they did to you is cruel?
Tranquility has its merits. I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
And now you are no longer a person.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do?
You might as well be an artfully made construct.
People feel things to different degrees. One individual may be more empathetic than the next. Some are quick to anger, while others are not. Yet you would not single one out and accuse him of not being a person. My capacity to feel differs from yours, but you also differ from all other beings. You are no more a person than others, and I am no less a person than you are.
But emotions are essential.
I propose we agree to disagree. Personhood is not measurable. Therefore, we should let this rest.
What was becoming a tranquil like?
It is difficult to describe. I would perhaps compare it to being plunged into a pool of ice-cold water.
What happened during the Rite of Tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
Alright, I should go.
Very well. Goodbye.
Since we cannot get to know what happens when someone is made tranquil, we're gonna just move this one over here. Change that.
That's not what it came to that, will they? They haven't done anything. I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Torren.
Senior Enchanter Torren. Hello, Neil.
It shall be done.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
What were you talking about